Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Does pretty privilege exist? So I was out with my friends in the valley on the weekend and it was time to go home. I was a solo driver, so I was driving everyone home and I forgot where I parked my car. We literally were walking around for 2 hours in the rain, barefoot because we were all in heels. Our feet were just like throbbing, and we still couldn't find the car anywhere. Like we were checking car parks all around the valley, literally on every street, and my car was just like nowhere to be found. It was so stressful. Anyway, it turns out I parked my car in a garage that closed at like midnight, and it wasn't going to be open until 7 a.m. And I was so freaking stressed because I had to fly to Melbourne at like 7:30 a.m. So there was no way I was gonna wait for my car and then get ready for my flight. It was just like so stressful. So at this point I was thinking I'm just gonna cancel Melbourne, cancel all my collabs, everything that I had planned because of this late car. And then so me and my friends started booking like an Uber back to Gold Coast, which would cost like, I don't know, like $400. And then these guys on the street who were like cleaning came up to us and they like happened to have a key and opened the door up for us, and they were like, you guys need to be quick, get your car and get out of here. And like they literally didn't make us pay or anything. We were so lucky.
Yeah, it's TikTok. TikTok gave them 3 minutes per video. TikTok gave some of them 10 minutes per video. That's a lot of fun to listen to. Anyway, long story short, pretty privilege is real. There was no argument there. The obvious question is, how do you forget where you parked your car? Maybe that's something you need to worry about more than pretty privilege. If you had to walk down a few streets in the rain to find a parking lot where you parked your car, you have some bigger issues. For example, you should reimburse your friends for their drinks. They probably spent some money to get drunk and you forced them to walk in the rain. That's one night ruined, and it's all because you forgot where you parked your car.
I made a video saying that guys like to date younger women because it's easier to manipulate them. You gotta put less effort and they're gonna be easily impressed. This is what 90% of my comment section looks like. I'm concerned for all the men out there.
And not that I don't appreciate your concern, but there's no need for that, really. You have your opinion and that guy has his. And you're concerned about me because you don't agree with his opinion. And not only that, but it seems you're trying to pretend you know better what men want and why they want it. And God forbid a man tells you you're wrong, you're concerned for all the men out there. No need for that. And since we're talking about different opinions, let me run this one by you. I don't walk around pretending I know what women want, and hopefully you can do the same when it comes to men.
This is your sign to quit your job. I've just quit my full-time job and I've got no plan, no money, no next job, but I feel free, away from toxicity. Woo!
I have no idea what you've been smoking, but I'm gonna need some. I can pretend even for a second when you said this is your sign to quit your job that you're not high on something.
I don't know. If anyone's got any jobs that they want to send me.
Now I'm gonna assume that when you said this is your sign to quit your job, you actually meant don't quit your job until you have a backup plan.
All I'm gonna say is older men are my favorite.
Yeah, and we're still not paying. What Adam there said in his comment is age something you factor with when dating. Dude, what she's doing is not dating. Stop falling for it. And I get you've seen her on TikTok, she's your type, whatever, but check her bio before you fall for it. If she says, yes, I have one, what do you think she has one? If you're willing to pay, you go ahead, it's your money. In the end, you decide what you do with your hard earned money. But if you're not willing to pay, make sure you don't fall for it.
If we're ever texting and you respond to me with a thumbs up, now we're fighting. No further questions.
And now I understand ghosting. I always felt you should send that text instead of ghosting, but not anymore.
I'm going to attempt to say this in the most respectful way possible. Women these days do not do nice things just because. If a woman is putting the effort and time in doing nice things for you, it's because she has the intention or motive or agenda of whatever you two having moving into a relationship. Okay? If you are the type of guy who wants women to do nice things for you with no strings attached or do nice things for you just because, ask your mother or your auntie or your grandmother. Okay? Because if I'm putting in effort and time, like for example, doing laundry or cooking or cleaning just so that you're comfortable or you're happy, the expectation is that this is moving into a relationship, okay?
And this is one of those cases where I'm gonna go with this never happens. Or at least I've never seen it. I get the part where you come over, I'm gonna cook for you. Or I come over to your place, you're gonna cook for me if we're dating. But cleaning and all the rest, yeah, you're not doing that if we're dating. Stop.
Guys, I'm trying to not hate men. Okay, maybe I'm not trying that hard. But I have another reason. This past weekend I was in Mexico for a bachelorette party, and my friend and I were taking a picture, and this group of guys walked by and they started talking to us, and then they did that weird thing where they said, guess our age. Oh, you're never gonna guess. We're like, I don't know. They were in their mid-30s, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna guess yours now. 22, or like 23. And we just said, nope, we're 27 and 28. And then they said, no way. Oh my god, you guys look great for your age. And I was just like, what do you mean? We're 27 or 28? Just what a weird thing to say. Like, what a weird ageist thing to say. You wouldn't say that to a guy. You wouldn't. I'm done.
Oh no, don't do that. Please come back. Not really. I get you're mad that they lied. They meant to say 32 or 33. But still, I mean, it's not really their fault. You do look like you had a rough life. But oh no, don't be done. I'm gonna be heartbroken or something.
So I'm going to say this one time and one time only, since apparently it's still not clear to a lot of you. Clothing is not an invitation for unwelcome behavior. It's not an invitation for catcalling. It's not an invitation for stalking. It's not an invitation for any unwelcome, unwanted behavior. I can go out in this crop and jeans. I'm telling you right now, I've had many instances where I was wearing no makeup, sweats, and a hoodie, and still had stalking situations or situations that made me uncomfortable and talk to security or get walked out to my car. Any of that. It does not matter what you wear, but also it is not an invitation. Nothing is indicated by what I wear.
Yeah, cool story, and somehow no one cares. Still trying to find your content, still trying to find people to go to your other page, and somehow still no one cares. Except this lady right here. Let me read her comment real quick. Never nothing happens to me at this mall. I love this mall. You just want attentions in TikTok. You could speak security, you can call police.
So my love, I want to make sure here that I got this right. So, because nothing's happened to you at the mall, nothing's happened to me at the mall. And I must be lying. Because I went to a restaurant and had a different experience than you. It must be a lie.
You do understand that so many other people go to the mall, go to different restaurants, and they don't see it. It's just you that saw it, and even worse, it happened to you. Come on now. Okay, let me read this one. When you told yourself 27 is the year I'm finally going to get a boyfriend, but you're about to be 28 in a few days, still never having had a boyfriend. Oh well, better luck next year. I hope you get it, maybe.
Evening, sir. Where are you heading this late at night?
I was on my way to a lecture about alcohol and its effects on the human body and smoking and staying out late at night.
Who gives a lecture about that this late at night?
My wife.
And this would be one of those cases when you're lucky to be stopped by the cops. And if you're really lucky, they're gonna take you down to the precinct and hold you there for the entire night. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.